According to the WHO's World Malaria Report 2020, there were about 241 million cases or infections, as well as 228 million of these falling in Africa. That is about 95% of the global cases. The malaria deaths, there were 627,000, and out of this, 96%, that is 602,000 of these deaths were in Africa. In the African region, the deaths and cases have increased by 13% and 7% respectively compared to 2019. Kenya is among the 29 countries which account for 96% of the global malaria deaths. We border 2 countries, out of which 6 contribute cumulatively to about 50% of the global deaths. Therefore, cross-border collaboration in the Great Lakes region is important. The good news is that in Kenya, the malaria burden has actually reduced. And as has been mentioned by previous speakers, we have reduced it by 50% since over the last 10 years. It means that reducing it by another 50% by 2030 is an achievable goal.
And I remember that when I was at CC, the malaria burden was higher than now. So I'm happy that in Kakamega, the malaria burden has reduced from 38% to 6%. What we are praying is that the vaccine that is coming up can be quickly rolled down. The fight for malaria needs collective responsibility, and I'm glad that vijana wanaingia ndani. That is a very good link for us in the fight of malaria. Vijana hoye!
Malaria prevalence in Kakamega County has reduced from 38% in 2015 to 15.2% in 2020. This is according to the Kenya Malaria Indicator Survey. Malaria incidences has reduced from 438 cases per 1,000 population in 2015 to 295 per 1,000 population in 2021 across the county. There has been a drop in the number of confirmed malaria cases treated in Kakamega County from 294 in 2016 to 331 in 2020, and an increase to 700 to 741 cases in 2021. 4% of inpatient mortality is due to malaria.
Despite the high prevalence in this region, the region collectively at 19%, we recognized that there has been a significant drop in the malaria disease burden, which was 27% in 2015 in this region of endemic malaria counties. Last year, this region reported a total of 3.2 million confirmed malaria cases, which represents 75% of all cases nationally. This is evidence that despite the progress we continue to report, as a country, there is still more that needs to be done to attain the status of a malaria-free Kenya. Kakamega County received the new PBO pyrethroid nets in response to the emerging resistance by mosquitoes to pyrethroid-only nets. Additionally, these nets are now being provided to pregnant women and children. You will agree with me that these new technology nets have led to a significant reduction in malaria cases in Kakamega. To recommend the vaccine for use across the continent. After the successful mobilization of resources and a favorable advisory from the Kenya Immunization Technical Advisory Group, the Ministry of Health will scale up the malaria vaccine to all sub-counties in Kakamega and in the malaria endemic lake region by June this year. I therefore urge all parents and guardians with children who are 6 months old to take them to the nearest health facility providing the malaria vaccine and have them vaccinated against this killer disease.